Welcome class 8th. Class 8th, I hope you all are well. So children, our today's topic is refraction of light through a prism. As in the previous video you have studied that how does light get refracted through a parallel sided glass slab. Okay, now here you are going to study refraction of light through a prism. Prism you have already studied in maths in your class 5 or you can say in class 6. Okay, so a prism is made up of glass and it has a triangular cross section. When you will cut from the top, so you will find that it has a triangular cross section formed by 3 rectangular faces. So prism is made up of glass block that has a triangular cross section formed by 3 rectangular faces. Okay, it is formed by 3 rectangular faces. The rectangular faces are the refracting surfaces. And the angle made by 2 adjacent surfaces is called the angle of prism. The angle made by 2 adjacent surfaces of the prism is your angle of prism. Now this thing would be more clear when I will provide you a video in which you will see a practical demonstration. Here I am going to explain you theoretical part. Okay, and practical demonstration also I will show you, don't worry about that. But just understand the concept that how does refraction of light takes place through a glass prism. Now suppose this is a glass prism and this, what you will do, first of all, you on this side, first of all, as on this side, you can see here it is the normal and this is what? This is your incident ray. This is your incident ray. Okay, now since outside is the air, which is the rarer medium, and this glass is optically denser, it is a denser medium. So when the incident ray is going to strike and pass through this glass prism, its speed will get changed or its speed will slow down and it will bend towards the normal. You can see here this ray is bending towards the normal, right? So this is your incident ray forming angle of incidence with the normal n1 dash. Okay, then this ray has been refracted towards the normal and forming angle of refraction, that is R1. Now, since as you know that this ray will now emerge out also, okay, it will emerge out. So when it will emerge out, what will happen? Now the ray which has been refracted inside the prism, that ray will now act as the incident ray for the other side of the prism. Okay, this ray which was earlier the refracted ray, now it will act as the incident ray for the other side. So when this ray will emerge out, as you know outside is the rarer medium, so this ray will bend away from the normal. You can see this ray is going away from the normal and this ray is now called as emergent ray. So here angle I is your angle of incidence, angle E is your angle of emergence. Okay, and this A is your angle of prism made by 2 adjacent surfaces of the prism. Angle A is the angle of prism made by 2 adjacent side by side surfaces of the prism. And what is this D? D is your angle of deviation. Now what is angle of deviation, children? If this ray, incident ray, that is XY, would have gone straight in the prism, so its direction would have been like this straight, but instead of that this ray is bending. This ray is not going straight. So but how much degree this ray is bending? This can be calculated by angle of deviation. So how can we get angle of deviation? If we are going to extend this ray backward as well as the emergent ray also backward, क्योंकि जो हमारी incident ray है वही तो बाहर निकल के emergent ray हो गई, तो कितना हमारी रे कितना शिफ्ट हुई, कितनी डिग्री शिफ्ट हुई, दिस वी कैन गेट बाय एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन. सो अगर हम इंसिडेंट रे को वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सटेंड दिस रे बैकवर्ड एज वेल एज दिस इमर्जेंट रे ऑल्सो बैकवर्ड, सो वी विल फाइंड हियर एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन विच विल गिव अस द एंगल इन डिग्री दैट हाउ मच आर इंसिडेंट रे हैज बीन शिफ्टेड, कितना डिग्री हमारी इंसिडेंट रे बेंड हुई, दैट इज योर एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन. कितना डेविएट की, कितना डिग्री उसने अपने पाथ को चेंज किया. So I hope children I am clear to you. This is just similar to the glass slab only. So XY is the incident ray, YZ is the refracted ray, ZR is the emergent ray, I is the angle of incidence, R1 is the angle of refraction, R2 is the angle of incidence for the second phase, then E is the angle of emergence, then angle A is the angle of prism, एंगल D इज द एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन. हमारी इंसिडेंट रे कितना बेंड हुई, अपने ओरिजिनल पाथ से कितना बेंड हुई, दैट इज योर एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन. N1 is the first normal at Y and N3, N2 is the second normal at Z. Now same activity as you have done for the glass slab, same activity is given here children. It is said children that first of all you will fix a sheet of paper on a drawing board. You will fix a sheet of paper. Let me clean this thing. As you have done for the glass slab children, same is here. Okay, it is said that if you want to study that how does light get refracted through a prism, so they are saying that you will fix a drawing paper or any A4 sheet on a drawing board, then you will place the prism over that, you will make the boundary of the prism and then you will remove the prism. Boundary बनाने के बाद prism को हटा देंगे and you will name that boundary, name the vertices P, Q, R. Then you will take any point Y and on the side PQ. After removing the prism, you will take any point Y. You will draw normal N and N1, and then with the using your protector, you will draw incident ray. Okay, and then you will place two pins P1 and P2 at least distance of 5 centimeter. Now after doing this much, you will again place your prism. Then from the other side, which side? PR, from this face, from this not side, from this face PR, you will observe these two pins P1 and P2. And using these or looking at these two pins, you will close your one eye and from this side you will put pins P3 and P4 such that you feel that P1, P2, P3, P4 they all are coming in a straight line. आपको P3 और P4 को P1 और P2 को देखते हुए इस तरह लगाना है कि हमें ऐसा फील हो कि P1, P2, P3, P4 all they are coming in a straight line. But exactly जब हम देखते हैं तो they are not in a straight line क्योंकि हमारी इंसिडेंट रे क्या हो चुकी होती है, बेंड हो चुकी होती है. Looking through the face PR, place two more pins P3 and P4 such that all the four pins appear to be in a straight line. Remove the prism and the pins and encircle. अब जब पिंस लगाने के बाद फिर आप प्रिज्म को हटा दीजिए और पिंस को भी हटा दीजिए और जहां पर वो जगह है वहां पर सर्कल कर दीजिए. जॉइन, फिर क्या करना है, फिर हमें ये वाली सबसे पहले वी आर गोइंग टू जॉइन दिस लाइन ZM. Okay, join the point P3, P4, extend the line. ZM is the emergent ray. ZM हमारी क्या हो जाएगी, emergent ray हो जाएगी. Join YZ और YZ क्या हो जाएगी हमारी, refracted ray हो जाएगी. Also extend YM. Where is YM? Also extend XY and ZM to meet at point E. उसके साथ साथ हमें इंसिडेंट रे और इमेजेंट रे को भी एक्सटेंड करना है ताकि वो कहां पर मीट करे, पॉइंट E पे मीट करे. The angle formed at E is the angle of deviation. This is your angle of deviation small d. It is the angle through which the incident ray deviated by the prism. Angle of deviation क्या है? It is the angle. It gives us the amount of degree that how much incident ray has been deviated. कितनी incident ray हमारी deviate हुई है, shift हुई है. Now measure angle of incidence, angle of refraction, angle of emergence and angle of prism. Now what observation, आप कैसे पता लगाओगे कि आपका प्रैक्टिकल करेक्ट है? You will observe सारे एंगल्स को कैलकुलेट करने के बाद you just do this calculation, that is angle of incidence plus angle of incidence plus angle of emergence. Angle of incidence और angle of emergence का sum किसके इक्वल आना चाहिए? Angle of prism plus angle of deviation. If the sum of angle of incidence plus angle of emergence is coming equals to angle of prism and angle of deviation, then it means that your practical is absolutely correct. Okay, now children, I'm going to show you that how this thing actually happened. Now right now see, I don't have prism. I am telling you just like free hand. Okay, suppose you have drawn your you have taken the prism like this. I am telling you free hand children. Again I am telling you in your copy also with the help of your protector and all the other things. You will draw this diagram. Okay, so first of all, suppose मेरे पास prism है, मैंने prism को ऐसे रखा and I have drawn the boundary. Then I have removed the prism and I have named the vertices as P, Q, R. Okay, now I have taken any point Y on this side and now I will draw normal. Suppose मैंने protector को यहाँ पर ऐसे रख लिया है, उस point से merge कर दिया है and suppose 90 degree यहाँ पर आ रहा है, मुझे normal draw करना है. You can see here. Okay, now I will draw a normal like this. Suppose this is the normal like this. Okay, you will do same thing like this in lab also when school will get open. Okay, now again I will take this protector. I will place this protector like this. I will merge this 90 degree line with the 90 degree. You can see here. And then I will draw any angle. Suppose if I take 20 degree. Suppose this is the 20 degree. You know that incident ray should be away from the normal. तो हम उतना ही छोटा एंगल लेंगे. हमने 20 डिग्री ले लिया. ठीक है. Now I will join this incident ray like this. I will join this incident ray like this. Exactly you will do like this in the lab also. Okay, this is your incident ray. Okay, and suppose you name this incident ray X. Y is the name of the incident ray, N and N1 is your normal. This is your incident ray. Now you will take two pins and at least taking at a distance of 5 centimeter, you will place two pins like this. Suppose this is your P1 and this is your P2. This much work you have to do by hand after drawing the boundary with the help of the prism. Now what you will do? Now again you will take your prism, you will keep the prism like this. आपने अपने prism को ऐसे रख देना है. And you will take two more pins. And looking from the side PR, you will place two more pins. इस side से आपको देखते हुए आपको अपनी एक eye close करनी है. And looking from the side PR, you will place two more pins, that is your P3 and P4 is in such a manner that all the four pins P1, P2, P3, P4 should come in a straight line. आपको PR के साइड देखते हुए दो और पिन लगानी है. आपको इनके स्ट्रेट लाइन में लगानी है. जिस स्ट्रेट लाइन में P1, P2 आ रहे हैं उसी स्ट्रेट लाइन में PR के साइड देखते हुए P3, P4 को लगाना है. लेकिन एक्चुअली में वो स्ट्रेट में नहीं लगते. एक्चुअली में व्हेन यू विल लुक, आपको आप कहां लगाओगे? आप कहीं इधर लगाओगे. ओके, सपोज आई एम ड्रॉइंग, आप कहीं इधर लगाओगे क्योंकि इमर्जेंट रे विल कम लाइक दिस. सपोज आपने इस साइड देखते हुए आपने दो पिन्स यहां लगाई. ओके, और आपको लगेगा कि दे आर गोइंग स्ट्रेट, आप ऐसे लगाओगे. नाउ यू विल अगेन प्रिज्म को हटा दोगे, पिन्स को हटा दोगे. यू विल सर्कल द पॉइंट्स एंड यू विल जॉइन योर इमर्जेंट रे लाइक दिस. ओके, दिस विल बी योर इमर्जेंट रे. Okay, now what you will do? You will draw the normal like this. Okay, you will draw the normal like this. Suppose is your N1, N2 and N3. Then you will draw the refracted ray with your hand. Refracted ray हो गई आपकी. This will be your emergent ray. Okay, now this will be your I angle of incidence. This will be your angle of emergence. अब हमारी इंसिडेंट रे कितना शिफ्ट हुई, कितना डेविएट हुई व्हेन इट पासेस थ्रू अ प्रिज्म. सो फॉर दैट यू विल एक्सटेंड. अगर हमारी इंसिडेंट रे डेविएट ना होती तो कैसे जाती? ऐसे स्ट्रेट जाती. यस. और हमारी कितना डेविएट हो रही है, ये इधर जा रही है, तो इसका मतलब वी विल एक्सटेंड दिस इमर्जेंट रे ऑल्सो लाइक दिस. नाउ दीज टू रेज आर मीटिंग एट पॉइंट E. So this will be your angle of deviation, small d, which will tell us that how much degree our incident ray has been deviated when it passes through a prism. Now what is angle of prism? Angle of prism is here. Here is your angle of prism A. Okay, angle of prism is the angle made by two adjacent surfaces of the prism. So what you will observe here, if your overall practical would be correct, you will observe that angle of incidence plus angle of इमर्जेंस, इसका सम किसके बराबर आना चाहिए? एंगल ऑफ प्रिज्म प्लस एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन. अगर ये चीज आता है तो इट मीन्स योर प्रैक्टिकल इज करेक्ट. एंड दिस R1 इज योर एंगल ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन. दिस R2 विल बी योर एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस फॉर द साइड PR. So I hope children this thing is clear to you. So children, same thing is given here. Now I will provide you one more video which will give you a more practical demonstration. Theoretically it is given like this. I hope it is clear to you.